Welcome back to Junker Clunkers. I am Grady, your host as normal. Today's video, we're going to do a slideshow from a long time ago. Like 2 years ago, maybe 3. I don't really remember when it was. But, so what happened this week is that I have footage, but I don't have enough footage. It's been cold. I haven't been in the garage. I actually took last week off. So, this week's video is going to be about my 2001 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It is a Laredo, but I made it into a limited-ish. Put my own spin on it. So please, come along. Maybe you'll end up liking the video. Who knows? Don't stop watching now. Alright, so this project takes us to the first day that I got the Jeep. $400 what I paid for it. She was pretty rough, as you can see. It had a airbag light on. Went and replaced the sensor inside the steering wheel there. They had a lot of steering components, brakes, ball joints, tie rods, you name it, I've replaced it on this thing. Over the last few years that I've owned it. Obviously gave it a tune-up, oil change, checked all the fluids in it, made her right, put some new spark plugs in there. I don't know if I already said that, but I'm probably sure it did. Also went and did a 2-inch rough country lift on it, and that definitely helped the ride out a lot, considering everything was pretty tired, and just gives it a little bit more aggressive stance, you know. Also had my boy, my oldest, when he was still living here with us. This was a big project between both of us. Definitely enjoyed the time. If you got kids, get them out in the garage, get them out wherever you can work on something, and just build memories with it, because he still talks about this build to this day. And I'm sure that later on in life, Jeeps will have a soft spot in his heart. Just like I'm sure there's vehicles out there that have soft spots in everybody's heart. That you know, they rode around with their family in, or they fixed up with their grandfather or their dad or something like that. But it's not the vehicle; it's the time that you spend with your family. And I'm huge into that, so you'll hear me say that a lot on this channel. That part right there, that was pretty gnarly. I didn't notice that was bent until I went to put everything back together as far as the lift. And we ended up using a winch to pull it out, and my buddy hooked onto it with his tow truck in the back. We were able to get it pretty straight. I probably should send it to the frame shop, but it goes down the road pretty straight and it aligned. So I had problems with the wagon wheels I got. I didn't order them for the 5-on-5. I ordered for the 5-on-4, so I had to get some adapters, as you can see right there, and I had to cut the studs once they were taken down. And there's Bob. Those are the wagon wheels right there. Got them off Rough Country for like $55 a piece. They definitely make the Jeep definitely look a lot better and more aggressive. Here in the next clip, you'll see that I had to patch the hood. It had some rod holes, so I deleted the Jeep symbol in the front, masked it off, and I ended up just doing the rattle can Raptor liner on it. came out pretty cool. I think it was pretty killer right there. I also wrapped aligned the grill. These are the injectors. They all had cracks in them like that. They were leaking and just no bueno. Got my youngest here. He was helping out with the install of the stereo equipment. I went with Terminators, I believe they were. And that Jeep rocks pretty good. Did a whole custom install on it. Hid all the wires, and as you can see there. Then I ended up picking up another Jeep. This was a limited, and we took the entire interior because it was leather and heated seats. We took all that out, and Shane and Mike sitting there helping me, and we cleaned everything up. Took the rugs, wiped down everything, cleaned it 100%, installed it. It came out killer. Like I said at the beginning, this is a Laredo Jeep, my 01 is, but we ended up putting limited interior in it. So it just makes it that much better, a little more custom. There's that rug. That rug was pretty nasty, but thank God we had a pressure washer. 20 some odd years of crap, you know. And here's the interior coming up. Those are the old tires that peeled off. Interior, leather, like I said, so much easier to clean. Way more comfortable. I still have yet to install that dash into the Jeep. I have it, I just haven't installed it yet. There's my new tires, General Grabber AT2s, I believe. One with a cold air intake. eBay special on that. That was the throttle position sensor. And then this was the gauge cluster that Bob and Brittany had purchased for me last year for Christmas. And that's the Overland gauge cluster. I absolutely love it. They also purchased me the wishbone and the ball joint and in the rear there. This is just a clip of a before. I just don't like those stock bumpers at all. So, out with the old. In with the new. I have a winch plate. You can actually hook up a winch, as you see there in the front. I haven't put a winch on it yet. I don't really go pulling a lot of things. I have a trailer hitch winch that I use when I need to do stuff like that. And so I think I started a fad with these Jeeps because everybody in the family seemed to like getting them. Brittany had a Jeep before we ended up getting together, so. And I believe this was the H2 version of a grill that Brittany got me for my birthday last year. So we have, I think, 4 or 5 Jeeps in the family now, including my uncle. And during the process of this build, we ended up losing Apollo, as you guys see in the intro. So I had to name it right. So my Bobo is the plate number, and that was my boy.
All right, guys, there you go. Lot smaller video than you're probably used to with me. Like I said, I can't control it this week. We should have the F-150 plow truck next week for the video. Maybe if I put more than I'm thinking together, maybe I'll put a second video out this week. Maybe, probably not. Please check us out on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. All Junker Clunkers with a Z. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. We're coming up on almost 800 subscribers. So really appreciate all the help that everybody's given. Check us out on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can come on in, ask any questions. You got any comments, anything like that. Good, bad, ugly. I mean, don't go yelling at me or anything, but come on in. Check it out. Maybe you'll have some fun. But that's going to do it for this week. We appreciate everything you guys do for us. Like, share, subscribe. My phone's going off, so I gotta go. Thanks, guys. Have a good week.